Alright, today I'm going to show you how to feed a sourdough starter. So here I have it's been about 2 days since I fed my starter. Right here. And whenever I'm not feeding it every single day, I want to get a clean jar. Okay, so you're going to need a clean jar. You're going to need your flour, something long to start with, and water, of course. Okay, so for the sake of this video, I'm going to pretend that this little bowl right here is a trash can. So what I like to do is I take my unfed starter and I will pour it one way into the trash, okay? Just to get all the goop off the top. And then you want to get your scale, zero it out. And then I'll turn my jar around to the other side where I have not poured it and measure out 10 grams of starter. You only need 10 grams of starter to feed your starter. That's all you need. Okay. So now I have 10 grams. I'm going to zero that out. And then I'm planning on making bread tomorrow. So I'm going to do, for my bread recipe, I need 250 grams of starter. So I'm going to do half flour. I do about 130 grams of flour. Oops. Oh, that was nice. Alright, a little bit more. I'm going to have a little bit extra to feed your starter tomorrow. Okay, so 135. Alright. So I have 135 grams of flour in there. I'm going to zero that out and do the equal amount of water. So 132 grams of water. It's okay if you do a little bit under. If you have a thicker starter, it's easier to work with. If your starter is really thin, it is a little bit more finicky as far as recipes go. Gonna get that in there. So if you have a starter you haven't fed for a few days, do not worry, you have not ruined it. If your starter smells like acetone, that is when you need to throw it out. Acetone is not a good sign. If it's been in the fridge for a while and you have like this black liquid on it, that is also not bad. That is just called hoot. And you do the same thing that I just did. You pour it off, and then you go on the other side and pour your new starter into a clean glass. I do not change my glass every single day, but I will say it's very helpful to have 2 designated clean jars, just so I know I always have a clean jar. So there you go. Then you want to mix it. Make sure you get everything. Scrape the sides. When you go like this, that helps the bubbles grow. And then it should be ready in about 8 hours.